The Tishreen presidential palace was Bashar al-Assad's home in Damascus, Syria. This grand structure, perched on a hill, was not just a residence, but a fortress symbolizing the strength and authority of Assad's regime. For a long time, it was a symbol of his power. The palace's imposing gates and intricate designs were a testament to the opulence and control wielded by Assad. However, in December 2024, rebel groups took control of the palace. The once impenetrable fortress fell amidst heavy fighting, marking a significant shift in the Syrian conflict. Assad had to flee to Moscow. His hurried departure was a stark contrast to the years of dominance he had enjoyed. This marked the end of his family's rule in Syria. The once bustling palace now stood empty, a silent witness to the dramatic turn of events. The rebels' victory was a major turning point. Their celebrations echoed through the halls that once hosted the elite of Assad's regime. It showed the weakening grip of Assad's regime. The damaged walls and patrolling rebels were a clear indication of the shift in power. The palace, once heavily guarded, was now in the hands of the opposition. The new guards at the entrance symbolized the change in control. This event signaled a new chapter in Syria's ongoing conflict. The rebel flags flying over the palace were a powerful symbol of the new era that had begun. The palace's interior was a stark contrast to the war-torn streets outside. While the city bore the scars of conflict, the palace remained a sanctuary of opulence and tranquility. Red carpets covered the floors and large chandeliers hung from the ceilings. The walls were adorned with intricate tapestries and paintings, each telling a story of a bygone era. Visitors were greeted by a grand staircase leading to the upper levels. The staircase, with its marble steps and golden railings, was a testament to the palace's grandeur. The palace's design was a blend of traditional Syrian and modern styles. This fusion created a unique aesthetic that was both timeless and contemporary. Intricate Damascene furniture decorated the rooms, showcasing local craftsmanship. Each piece was a work of art, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of Syria. Yet there were also modern sculptures, hinting at Assad's attempt to project a contemporary image. These sculptures stood in stark contrast to the traditional elements, symbolizing a bridge between the past and the present. The palace was filled with evidence of Assad's luxurious lifestyle. Reports mentioned a garage packed with luxury cars, including Lamborghinis and Ferraris. This collection stood in stark contrast to the poverty experienced by many Syrians. The opulent furnishings, from the expensive carpets to the custom-made furniture, further highlighted the gap between Assad and ordinary Syrians. The palace became a symbol of the regime's extravagance and indifference to the plight of its people. After seizing the palace, the rebels allowed journalists and civilians inside. The once heavily guarded gates were now open, inviting a flood of curious onlookers and media personnel eager to document the historic moment. People wandered through the once forbidden spaces, taking photos and expressing a mix of amazement and anger. The opulence of the palace stood in stark contrast to the hardships faced by many outside its walls, evoking a range of emotions from awe to resentment. Some rebel fighters used the palace as temporary shelter, sleeping on couches in the grand reception hall. The luxurious surroundings provided a stark juxtaposition to the fighters' rugged appearance, highlighting the surreal nature of the situation. While some saw the palace's capture as a victory, others worried about its future. The grand halls echoed with debates and discussions as people pondered the implications of this significant event. Some individuals were seen carrying out furniture, highlighting the dire economic situation in Syria and raising concerns about potential looting and damage to the historical building. The sight of people removing items underscored the desperation and uncertainty that loomed over the country, casting a shadow on the palace's newfound accessibility.